students, a very warm welcome to our platform of National IAS. I hope all of you are really good, and I am also clearly audible and visible to each one of you. So yes, my dear students, let us begin our lecture. I hope, can anyone confirm if I am clearly audible and visible? Okay. Yes, I am live. I think yes, Karthikeyan, thank you for confirming that. Yeah, let us begin, my dear students. And today we are going to deal with puzzle tests. My dear students, please remember this is one of the topic of reasoning. Please remember this is one of the core topic of reasoning, and there is no formula, no theory in it. Please remember, no formula, no theory in it. Understood? So each type of question is practiced over here, and yes, this can be one of the toughest part as well as easiest part depending on personal perceptions. For example, few students find it very difficult to solve, but at the same time other students find it very difficult. है ना? So only thing which I will recommend, whenever you come across any puzzle, read the question very carefully. Please remember, read the question very carefully. Why? Because each and every sentence matters over there. The second thing which you should do is keep jolting down all the points. All the points. Whatever is there, trivial, bigger, smaller, and at the same time keep connecting the dots. You should not think that okay, first I will read, I will keep track of pieces, but I will join them later. No, my dear students, never ever do that. In the process itself, keep connecting the dots. Keep connecting the dots. So yeah, I will give you two assignment questions, right? And you all should try to solve. By the way, two students asked me the same question that was given in previous class. The question was something related to a shopkeeper sells, let us say, milk at cost price, but he adulterates it with some water and earns the profit of 16 whole 2 by 3. I hope all of you have solved it. If not, please let me know. I will make sure that in the next class I will solve it for you. Since two of my students have asked me this question, who are very diligent and sincere, so that is why I was in doubt कि have really students really able to solve this question or not. So that is why I will recommend you to check it out. If not, please reach me out. Okay? Yeah. So yes, my dear students, let us try our first question. So today in question there will be only questions. Today there will be only and only questions, nothing theory. Please remember, the only theory part is read the question carefully, keep jolting down all the points, and then keep connecting the dots as you go through the question. Understood? So first is this question: a frog tries to come out of a dried well 4.5 meter deep with slippery walls. Every time the frog jumps 30 centimeter and slides down 15 centimeter. What is the number of jumps required for the frog to come out of the well? Tell me. How to approach this question? This question seems very easy and is very easy actually, but there can be only and only one mistake. Trust me. Right? What students will usually do, they won't realize that, okay, let us say that this is well. The frog jumps 30 centimeter and slips back 15. So in two jumps, his effective jump is nothing but 15 centimeter. In each jump, you can say, in each jump, his effective jump is 15 centimeter. So what should we do? 450 centimeter divided by 15 centimeter. Is it correct? The answer will be 30. See? Final one does not count. Yes, thank you, Karthikeyan. You are very correct. 30 is wrong answer. Please remember why. Because when the frog will jump last step, for the last time, he will be out of well, he won't slip. So please remember, the one way can be 30 minus 1. So that way it will become 29. Another way can be, you should subtract 450 minus 30. That is equal to 420 centimeter divided by 15 centimeter. And if you will divide that, they will get 28. and since we have subtracted the last step, that is 30 centimeter, we will add 1 to it, that is 29. Yes, thank you Karthikeyan, that's correct. Awesome. है ना? What about this question? In a school there are 5 teachers, A, B, C, D and E. A and B teach Hindi and English, C and B teach English and Geography, D and A teach Mathematics and Hindi, E and B teach History and French. Who teaches maximum number of subjects? How to deal with this question? My dear students, there are total 5 teachers. So let us jot down all 5 teachers, A, B, C, D, E. As I will go on, I will keep marking the data. So in A and B both teach Hindi and English. Hindi and English. Okay? Try to write as short as possible, because what will happen, if you will keep writing the complete words, your time will be consumed. So that is another trick which I learned later on when I was trying to write SSC and other related examinations. So try to write as less as possible, right? C and B, English and Geography, because when you are writing, time is much more. So please remember, C and B teaches English and Geography. So English and Geography. Here also English and Geography. Understood? English was already written, Geography we have written. A and D teach Mathematics and Hindi. A and D teach Math, Hindi. Okay? E and B teach History and French. E and B teach History and French. Here also History. The earlier one was Hindi and French. So who teaches the maximum number of subjects? Can anyone tell me? Yes. Thank you, Tanmay. It is nothing but B. Clear? It is nothing but B. Please remember, it is B. Thank you. Yes. Next question. In a class, there are 3 groups A, B and C. If one student from group A and 2 students from group B are shifted to group C, then what happens to the average weight of the class, students of the class? So my dear students, you all know that average weight. Average of anything is nothing but sum of all students' weight, sum of all observations basically, right? Divided by number of observations. So here it will become number of students, right? So my dear students, in a class, in a big class, let us say there are 3 groups. A group, this is B group and C group, right? If 2 students will move from here to here and 1 student will move from here to here, is there any change in number of students in the class? Is it like a new student has been added to the class? Yes, Karthikeyan, you are very correct. Is it so? That matlab A and B, is there any increase or decrease in the number of students in the class? Obviously, no. Obviously, no, right? Because what is happening? The transfer is within the groups, not within the class, right? Obviously, no, right? In that case, weight will also not change. So summation of weight will also not change. And that is why the average weight of students of the class will remain the same. It will neither decrease nor increase. Understood? And obviously we can conclude very easily. So D is again wrong. So I hope everyone is understanding it. It was a trick question. The moment you will see that, okay, from A to C, students are moving out, you may think that, okay, it will decrease, right? Because students are going outside, right? So you can never say that it will decrease or increase, because that will again depend on, it was like dicey between C and D. But usually you can see that the way the question has been framed, it will be C. Understood? Okay, now the next question. This is the next question. Lakshmi, her brother, her daughter and her son are badminton players, right? A game of doubles is about to begin. Game of doubles is about to begin. Lakshmi's brother is directly across the net from her daughter. My dear students, you all know that in badminton doubles, two people pair up, team up, and 2 people play against 2 other people. So please remember what is happening over here. Lakshmi's brother, let me name him as B, is directly across the net from her daughter. So across the net from her daughter. So suppose B is here, then D will also be here. Understood this thing? Her son is diagonally across the net from the worst player's sibling. Now, my dear students, there are two cases. Why two cases? Who can be the worst player? See, he is against the worst player's sibling, right? So suppose if I put sun over here. Suppose if I put sun over here, so that he is diagonally opposed to D. That means sun is what? Sun is worst player, right? Understood? Because he is playing against, son is playing against daughter, right? Across daughter, or against, diagonally opposite to daughter. And obviously son himself is sibling of D, that is daughter, right? So please remember S is worst player. Now, my dear students, if suppose I put S over here, what will happen? He will be playing against the brother of Lakshmi. That means Lakshmi is the worst player. Lakshmi is the worst player, and against her sibling, as son is playing. Understood? Everyone is clear on this part. Please pay very close attention towards the language, because the language is confusing over here. The best player and the worst player are on the same side. Please remember, Lakshmi here was the worst player, and son was the worst player in the previous case. Now what will happen? Worst and best player are on the same side. That means B will be best player, and here also B itself will be best player. Understood? So in both the cases you can see that brother will be the best player. Understood? So please remember, who is the best player? Her brother. Suppose now in this question, yes, thank you Karthikeyan, that is correct. Yes Karthikeyan, you are very correct, hai na? So please remember, suppose if someone asks you who is the worst player, what will be the answer? Who is the worst player? Tell me quickly. Who is the worst player? Okay. So yeah, A is 16th from the left end in a row of boys, and V. Okay, Karthikeyan, no, not only Lakshmi. Please remember, if you see the diagram, there are two cases. This is first case, this is second case. So in one case, in the first case, in this case, Lakshmi is worst. In this case, Lakshmi is worst. But in this case, son himself is worst. Son is worst. Understood? So here, the answer can be either Lakshmi or son, or the another answer can be can't be determined. Can't be determined, or data insufficient. Can't be determined perfectly / data insufficient, right? So these kind of questions can be asked. Please remember, data sufficiency related. Understood? Yeah, Karthikeyan, see, you should not always consider first case, because see here, you by no method you can eliminate the second case. Both cases are equally valid, right? So you have to cross check. Understood? Although over here cannot determine or data insufficient, such option was not given. Otherwise it would have been nightmare for you, right? It could have gone wrong. So you should never ever take only first case. If second case can be negated due to some reason, XYZ reason, okay, that son is not, there might have been fourth statement, son is not the worst player. In that case we could have negated this statement, right? In that case you won't consider second part. But since there is no mention of any such fact, please remember that you have to play according to the rules. Understood? Yeah. Okay. Now A is 16th from the left end in a row of boys, and V is 18th from the right. My dear students, whenever row question will come, please remember, suppose I am giving a simpler question. Please remember, suppose X is the person who is 20th from the left, and 26th from the right. Understood this thing? X is a person who is standing in a queue. He is 20th from the left and 26th from the right. Or in other words, suppose X standing in the class or rank from the bottom of the class is 20th, and from the top of the class 26th, right? In both the cases, what will be the position of X? So my dear students, please remember, position of X will be equal to 20 plus 26 minus 1. Please remember, position of, sorry, I am really sorry, not position of X, total number of students slash total number of students slash people in the queue will be equal to left side rank, right side rank minus 1. Why minus 1? Because X is the same person. and he has been counted twice. He is 20th from this side and 26th from this side, right? So he has been counted twice. So that is why left side rank plus right side rank minus 1. Please remember, that is why the total number of people or students will be 45. Understood? Now my dear students, let us try this. A is 16th from the left end of the rows of boys. Okay, so let me mark it like something like this. A is here, he is 16th from the left end, right? And V is 18th from the right end. So let me mark V somewhere over here, or maybe if it is not visible, I will take up V over here. V is 18th from right, right? G is 11th from A towards right. So G is further right towards from A. So if you keep going on, here it will become G, and he is 11th from A. From A. So my dear students, can I write it as 16 plus 11 from this side? That is equal to 27. Understood? Now my dear students, let us talk about this then. And third from V towards the right end. So my dear students, G is third from V. So V is there. You also know that V's rank is 18th, right? And G is third. Third means 18 plus 3, 21st, right? So G is 21st from, wait. I did wrong thing. Actually, see, this 18th rank was from right. So we are again moving towards right. So the rank will decrease, right? This is 18th from this side. So I am moving 3 places towards this. So it will become 18 minus 3. 18 minus 3, that is equal to 15th, right? 15th from the right. Understood? So 27th from left and 15th from the right is the position of G. Please remember, this will be 27 plus 15 minus 1. So that will be equal to how much? That will be equal to 41. I hope everyone understood it. How to approach this question. So please pay very close attention and keep assembling all the facts, right, as you read, so that you do not get confused at the end. Okay, what should be done, right? Why I subtracted over here, why I added, I hope all of you understood. Because in this case I was counting from here, right? So here, so if I will go ahead, it will add up. Here what was happening, from for V, we were counting from, okay. Karthikeyan, see what is happening. We are counting V from this side, right? Now since we were going towards this side, now we have to move back 3 positions, right? So that is why subtraction was there. Here what is happening? Here we were adding. We are moving further. So that is why addition was there. Please remember here what will happen. Left side rank. We have to give a rank of single person, right? Okay. I will repeat it. Wait. It is all ink on the slide. Yes. I hope previous case was clear, right? X. Let us say his rank from left is 20th. And his rank from the right is 26th. So total number of people is equal to 20 plus 26 minus 1. That is equal to 45, right? Understood by everyone? Now let us move on towards this question. So what is happening? This is a row. This is a big row. A is somewhere over here. If I count from this side, what will happen? A's rank will come out to be 16th. A's rank will come out to be 16th. Please remember this thing. Understood? Now my dear students, if you look at the second part, G is 11th from A towards right. That means G is further sitting 11th position from A. So G is somewhere over here and he is 11 positions away from A. So what will be the rank of G from left? Can anyone tell me? Obviously here, till here 16 persons are there, 11 more are there. So his position will become 16 plus 11. That is equal to 27, right? Understood? Now my dear students, look carefully at the second part. Let us talk about V. So what is it saying? V is 18th from the right. Yes, that's right Karthikeyan, hai na? So V is 18th from the wait. Yes, V is 18th from the right. Now I will count from this side. Right, V is 18th from the right. And G, where is G? G is third from V towards the right end, right? G is third from the V towards right end. So my dear students, V is from here 1, 2, 3 and so on up to 18th, right? And now I am going back, right? All of you understand this thing. G is on the right of V. So what will the rank of G? 18 minus 3. 18 minus 3 is equal to 15 from right. Now if you understand this carefully, G's position from left is 27 and G's position from right is 15. So what will be the total number of boys in the row? Total number of boys in row is equal to G's, because any one person's left rank and right rank both should be known, right? So G's rank, both side rank is known. G's left side rank is 27 and right side rank is 15, and you have to subtract 1 because G has been counted twice. So that is why it is becoming, if you add it, I think it is 42 minus 1, that is equal to 41. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Now Karthikeyan and someone else, Mani, is it clear? Mani Shiva? Please let me know. Okay. Meanwhile, I am going forward. I hope this is very clear to all of you, right? These all are reasoning or puzzle based questions related to arrangement, settings and all those things, right? Okay. Consider the following A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Yes. Not in full way. Karthikeyan, I will recommend one thing. Please don't feel bad about it. Just go back home. I mean, you are already at home. Just open the question. Take the screenshot of this question. Delete everything, whatever I have told. Hai. Think about it on your own. If you are not able to understand, reach me out. I will tell. Understood? Is it okay? Hai. First think, but first think. I am 90% sure that you will get it. But even if you are not able to comprehend it, please let me know. I will again tell. Hai. Okay. You can reach me out personally as well, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. C. These many people are there who are standing in a row placed facing north, right? B is not neighbor of G. Please remember, B is not neighbor of G. B cannot sit besides G. Okay. Okay. F is to the immediate right of G. So F is here. Please remember, F is here. And neighbor of E. So F is also neighbor of E. So on this side, F is on the left side of G. Sorry, right side of G. Right. Immediate right. Wait. Immediate right of G, right, and neighbor of E. So GFE's position is fixed. I hope that is clear, right? G is not at one of the extreme ends. So G is not extreme end. There will be some person over here, right? A is 6 to the left of E. So let me write A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6th. 6th is E. How many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what will happen? Already 7 people are there, one position more will be vacant, right? A, B, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, 8 places I have marked, and yes, A, E I have placed. There can be another way to it, to look at it. 1, A I will place over here. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will become E. Now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, 8 people are there. Understood? Only these two possibilities are there for A and E. Right? Another possibility can be E can switch side towards this. Right? E can switch side towards this. But see, we have G, F, E. So obviously E cannot come to this side because there will be G, F, E. Right? G, F. G, F also over here. So G, F will also be over here. Here also G, F will be there. So two position cannot come. That is why E we are not putting on this side. Please remember, this is a very important point, right? G is not at the extreme end. A is 6th to the left of E. This is done. H is 6th to the right of C. So C, if we see C, and then what will it be? It will be H, right? So H is 6th to the right of C. Sorry, I am really sorry. C will be over here and H will be over here, right? H is 6 to the right of C. Here also C and H, right? Now, my dear students, you know that once E is in place, what you have to do? F and G. But over here, what is happening? Here, if you see here, F and G. So two people cannot sit over each other. So that is why this case will be closed and this case will be said to be null and void. Now you know that B cannot be neighbor of G, so B will be over here, and whatever remains will come in this place. Whatever remains, that means A, B, C, D. D is remaining, so D will come in this place. Understood? So that is how you proceed in these kind of questions, which are a bit tough for some students, but with practice, you will be able to solve these kind of questions, right? Which of the following is correct in respect of above? C is to the immediate left of A. C is on the right side of A. Our own right, है ना? So C is on the right side of A. This is gone. D is immediate neighbor of B and F. D is immediate neighbor of B and G, not B and F. This is again gone. G is to the immediate right of D. Yes, my dear students, this is correct. A and E are at the extreme ends. No, A and H are at the extreme ends, right? I hope everyone agrees with this. So in this question, if you will look carefully, the only thing which you have to focus on is deciphering these codes, and with that, everything will fall in line. Many times these kind of questions have 3 to 4 questions which become very, very crucial or critical, right? So please practice them because they are make or break situations, right? The next one is plan of an office block for 6 officers A, B, C, D, E, F is as follows. Both B and C occupy office to the right of the corridor as one enters office block, and A occupies on the left of corridor. So my dear students, what they are saying is that there is some corridor like this, right? There is, this is, let us say, on left side, because you will enter this side, right? You will enter this corridor like this, and this is right side, this is right side. Understood this thing? So my dear students, it is saying that B and C both occupy offices on the right of the corridor. So B and C will come over here, not in the same location or position, right? Understood this thing? And A occupies on the left of the corridor. So let me mark A over here, B over here, C over here for time being, right? E and F occupy offices opposite sides, on the opposite sides of the corridor, but their offices do not face each other. So for example, what we can do two things. First thing is we can put E and F in this position, right? So let me write E, and F will not face him. F will not face him. There can be another way. F can go above, right? And here it can be E and BC, right? BC. Clear? Now, my dear students, real question starts. The office of C and D face each other. C and D face each other. So we can place them at any position. 6 people are there, right? Okay. C and D. Let me write it for the time being like this. C and D, right? I do not want to make it corner, so I will write C and D. Understood this thing? Okay. Now, my dear students, the offices of C and D face each other. E does not have a corner office. So obviously, E will never be in corner. E can come over here or here, right? F's office is further down the corridor than A's, but on the same side. So now, my dear students, you know that A is on the left side. So obviously, AF, right? AFC. That is a possibility. E will come on this side, right? E will come on this side, right? F's further offices further down the corridor than A, but on the same side, right? So C, D, A, F. What is remaining? The remaining one is A, B, C. Yes, B is remaining, right? B is remaining. I hope this is clear. This is clear. But there is small problem. What is the problem? F's office is further down the corridor than A, but on the same side. Hai na? So yes, please remember, if E sits in the office and faces the corridor, whose office is on his left, right? There is one more problem, my dear students. Please remember that problem we can say that, wait, I did something wrong, right? What is the wrong thing? Yes. See, C is on the right side, right? So C and D are opposite. That does not mean it like this. C is here and D is here. And the second thing is like, okay, offices of C and D face each other. E does not have corner office. F's office is further down the corridor. So my dear students, Let us put F at the extreme end. Please remember F at the extreme end. That way you will realize that okay, D, C, and here it will be E, understood, and B. So this is the way you should arrange it. Please remember this will be your final answer. This will be your final answer. If E sits in his office uh, and faces the corridor, whose office is on the left? So E is facing the corridor this side. Please check out what is on his left. My dear students, if you look carefully, the left side is C. The left side is C, right? Understood this thing? Everyone understood it? I hope all of you have got it. Why I reversed this situation? Because please remember, see, it is clearly saying that F is on the furthest side, and F further down the corridor than A's, right? A's office is further and F is farthest. Karthik, okay, Karthik, see, no, Karthik, I got your point actually where you are getting confused. See, read the question, last line carefully. If E sits in his office, E is sitting in his office, right? So, as an officer, he will enter the corridor. He will enter the corridor. Let us say this is the corridor. C's office is here, E office is here, B is here, right? He will enter the corridor, he will enter his chamber and he will sit. And how he will sit? He will be facing this side, right? When he will be sitting on the chair, he will be facing this side, right? He will be facing this side. Now, my dear students, the question asks, if he is sitting in his chamber facing the corridor, then on what side, on who is on his left side? So obviously, if you are sitting, E is sitting in his office, his left side will suddenly become this side, right? And this will become right side. They are not asking with respect to corridor. They are asking that if he is sitting in his chamber and now, yes, Karthik, yes, correct. He is facing northward. What he is will do? Obviously, no, Karthik. See, it can. Karthik, see what is happening. If he is sitting is in his chamber, A is in front of him, right? Even if he is facing north, that is upwards, A is he is facing A. He is facing A. A is not on his left or right. A is in front of him, right? A is in front of him, right? If you will talk about who is on his left, if he is sitting in his chamber, it will be C, right, Kartikeya? He is sitting in his chamber. He is not in the corridor. Please remember. He passed through the corridor, came to his cabin and sat in on his chair. Now he is sitting, so reference point has changed. Previously when we were talking the left or right of corridor. On the other side, C cannot be right, not left. C can be right. No, Karthikeyan. I got it. Your point. Here you are saying, right? Like E is on the extreme left, right? No, my dear students, if you read carefully this line, है ना? The office of C and D face each other. E does not have a corner office. Please remember, E does not have corner office. So over here, if you see, E is coming at corner office. So that is wrong. That is why I rejected this case. There was another possibility that I will move this CD to this corner and that way it will be solved, right? So yeah, that is why it became middle position. See, I hope you all are understanding, right? Why it happened. E does not have a corner office, right? Understood? That is why E is having middle position. Midpoint of the corridor. Yes, definitely. E is having a midpoint of corridor. No, see, you are saying perhaps this thing, right? Okay. A, E. See, E cannot occupy corner office, so E will go over here itself, whatever be the case, right? He will be in the center. There will be people surrounding him, right? Now you know that F is further down the corridor than A. So obviously, if you are entering from this side, F, and then it will become opposite to F is B, right? And then here it is D and here it is C. So that is why, from that logic, I am saying that. From that logic, I am saying that F and B will be the farthest, and B and C's position is also fixed, right? Understood this part, Kartikeya? Huh? Think about it. We will discuss it further. Meanwhile, please take down some questions. Please take screenshot. This question is your assignment. Please try to solve it. If not able to solve, please reach me out and we will discuss it. Please try to solve it. Please try to solve it. This is again extremely good question, and I will really recommend every one of you to solve this question. Okay, so yes, done with this question. Taken a screenshot. My dear students, there are two more questions. This was question number one. Question number one, right? Question number two based on the same passage, and question number three based on the same passage. So you can again take screenshot. So if you will decode this passage correctly, trust me, you will easily get all the questions correct. So please be very focused on decoding this passage, right? Okay. I hope everyone has taken a screenshot. Okay. Now, my dear student, this is again another question from which you should take screenshot and try to solve. Done. So yeah, this is the third question which I am giving you all. Hai. So here also, if you look carefully, I think yes, there is first question, question 2, question obviously 3, and question 4, right? So again, 4 questions are there which you should solve, but for that you need to get these very accurately. So please try to work on these questions. They will help you a lot in developing that understanding, developing that puzzle solving knack. Understood? So yes, my dear students, with that I end this session. Please like, share and subscribe us. Also comment your queries, doubts and feedback, because they give us a lot of motivation. Thank you and have a great day ahead. Bye bye.